Morning, girls. How are we doing? Back here with Amberlynn Reid. This one is first official weekly weigh-in. I don't know if you could ever actually claim this is the first official anything anymore, because at this point we're like season 2,700 of the weight loss journey. Don't ever say first again, okay? You'll never believe this. Do you know what? I fear that I might, because everything you say is absolute shite. So I fear that when you come out and go, guys, I lost 20 pounds in a week, I will 100% believe it, because it's something you would claim. I don't believe you'll actually fucking lose that weight, but you know, whatever. Here we are together. Look at our slimming queen with that rapidly declining third and fourth chin. Oh, she's so dainty now. 1.25 speed. Let's just get straight into it, guys.
Hello guys, welcome
Hello.
to a new video. I did really want to film this video because it is my Monday weigh-in, my official
Exciting.
first Monday weigh-in to see how much I lost the first week
Yep.
of getting back on track. So I don't know
The
what it
first
is,
week?
but I just went to bed Sunday
first
night,
week?
which was the 13th of August, and I was like, I need to wake up and change a lot of things.
Okay, I was really confused there, because I thought she was like talking about like last night or something like that, and when she said 13th of August, it's like it's so weird that she has to like clarify dates and times. I want her to come out with newspapers. I still think that'd be absolutely fucking hilarious, because it is just like trying to prove that what timeline we're actually working on, because she's all over the fucking place. But I really wanted to film this video. You make it sound like this is like such a groundbreaking, monumental achievement, when it's like you've already done like 4 videos maybe, I don't know, of like claiming your weight loss and talking about how well you're doing and how amazing you are. So it's like, why is this like such a special video? It's like the 5th one now.
I need to go on a self-love journey. I need to stop getting high.
Amazing.
I need to put better food in my body,
Sure.
less food in my body. I need to lose weight. I need to be more productive. I need to
Okay.
just treat myself better in every single aspect. Like, so many different things that I needed to check off. And it's a lot. But in this last week, I have not felt this energized, this productive.
Sure. It's what I made a point of before. It's like the big issue that a lot of people, especially people like her do, and it's why they're in a constant cycle, is they want to quit everything at once. They can't just be like, well, I'm going to quit soda. I'm going to quit soda first, and then in 2 weeks' time, when I'm off soda, I'll quit coffee. So I'll be totally off caffeine. Fantastic. Then 2 weeks after that, I'll quit eating. You know, they can't do it. It's like, oh, well, one morning I woke up and I decided to quit every single one of my vices and addiction and coping mechanism all at the same time, and then for some reason it never seems to work, even though they pretend it works for a little while. It never actually works. It's kind of where we're going here. Like, I don't know. I will delete this channel if Amber actually, if this is the time and she gets to 300 pounds, I will just delete this channel. I'm more than happy to, because it will never fucking happen. We are not at the stage of existence where Amber will actually do well and actually lose weight and keep it off.
This clear-minded, like, I truly feel so much better.
Amazing.
And I have decided that I'm not going to be sharing what I'm doing to lose weight, because there are
God.
so many people with strong opinions.
Yeah.
And I have the personality type where it's like, if I hear several people saying like, oh my god, this is a bad idea, or whatever it may be, whatever opinions,
You immediately dig your heels in, say that everyone's wrong apart from you. Like, you got upset at people saying that, like, singing in the shower isn't self-love, so much so that you had to come out and try and debunk what self-love actually is. Like, if she's going to say, guys, if people disagree with me, oh my god, it's going to ruin it because I'm going to have to change my opinion. It's like, no, that's not how this happens.
it messes with my brain. That's just like who I am. So then I start to
Stupid.
sit back and I'm like, crap, am I doing something wrong? Like,
you
should
don't
I stop
think-
doing this? Like, this has happened so many times
No, it hasn't.
in my weight loss journey here on YouTube. So I think I'm trying my hardest to like prevent that from happening.
This
And
is
it's just like,
really stupid, because she's already showing what she's pretending to do. Like, she's already showing, I have this Mediterranean meal every day. Oh, for dinner, I just have meatballs. Oh, I'm just having some broccoli and onions with some of that turkey sausage. It's like, you're already showing what you're doing. You've already told us you're doing intermittent fasting. So you've already told us what you're doing. So, like, if you're worried that if people like criticize what you're doing, you will instantly have to stop and change it, because apparently you're so receptive to criticism that you're so willing to change them immediately. Like, okay, sure, 100%, whatever. I'll play along for fucking now. But this is not real. This is not how she does things. She digs her heels in. She gets annoyed. She gets pissy with people. She claims that she's right and everyone else is wrong. This is fucking Narnia we're in.
protecting me, protecting my energy,
Fantastic.
protecting
Really
myself,
interesting.
protecting my progress and my success. But anyways, let's like totally get into it. So here is my weigh-in from August 14th, which was last Monday.
543.0 pounds.
Fantastic.
When I weighed that, I was so shocked.
Why?
It definitely made me like, yeah, today's the day. today's the day to throw out anything you've ever known about weight loss, about any of my past mistakes that
well, you went back to intermittent fasting and like eating just random shit that just is like relatively low calorie and tastes good. Apparently, that is what we're claiming here. So like, what are you throwing out that you previously knew about weight loss? Also, like, what a weight loss journey. We're at the point where she is like, what, a couple of months removed from her weight loss surgery. You know, the weight loss surgery where it's like she just had to lose 1 pound to be approved for weight loss surgery, and she is 20 pounds heavier apparently than she started.
I've made. I need to throw it all out and I need to start completely fresh. Because usually when I would go into like a new diet or a new journey or whatever, I would go back all the time and like look at my past mistakes and be like, okay, well, don't do that, but then also do that.
Did you?
Because I was successful doing that, etc., etc. But it's like,
no, you don't. You just like seem to just randomly pick some random shit. Like you don't seem to pick, because like the most success you had recently was Ozempic, and you just refuse to go back on Ozempic. Like, for all we know, if this weight loss thing is real, which by the way I don't believe it is, but if it is real, I could totally believe behind the scenes she just got back on Ozempic, because it was easily the most success she saw, and she just, for seemingly no apparent reason, refuses to get back on Ozempic. She keeps talking about, I go back and I learn from all my previous mistakes, even though she keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Like, doing intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting was the last diet she attempted before this one. And she failed it because, like, she was, like, 45 minutes into one of her fasts or something like that. It was, like, fucking late at night, and she decided to order McDonald's because, did she learn from her mistake? No, she immediately did intermittent fasting again.
no, obviously I was never successful doing anything because I'm literally over 500 pounds. Yep. So everything that I told myself I was going to do, I have done. And that's crazy for Amberlynn, because you guys know me.
Just like you quit Delta 8 gummies four times so far this year. You've successfully quit Delta 8 gummies 4 times this year, and then just randomly mention, oh yeah, by the way, I'm still on Delta 8 gummies. It's like, okay. It's why it doesn't mean anything. You coming out and saying, guys, just so you know, I set myself 20 goals and I achieved all 20 goals. It's like, okay, sure. Okay, I believe you. How many times have we heard this? How many times this year alone has she had a super successful diet, and it's just like a week later, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, no, that didn't actually work out. I'm eating takeout again. It's like, oh, fantastic.
I fail a lot. I do. And whether that be because of mental illness or whatever it may be,
low self-control,
it's true. I don't know how to stick to things, and I'm always flip-flopping with things and changing my mind. I'm just a super indecisive person.
I love that she just goes with like, it might be maybe mental illness or other things as well. It's like, oh yeah, she doesn't like explain what the other things potentially could be. She just wants to plant the seed of mental illness in your head, guys. Be like, shine a spotlight on it and be like, oh yeah, some other things as well, I guess. Maybe, you know, we're just gonna ignore this mental health, guys. It's like, maybe you just have like really bad self-control. Like, yes, you probably eat because of a coping mechanism, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is like a mental health thing. It is just you. It is literally habit for you at this point. It is an actual habit for you to eat at this fucking point. It's not even like an addiction or mental health coping mechanism. It's like, it's a habit. You get up, you eat. That is what you do.
Person, and you know, with my food addiction, I always let that win, and I always choose food over my health, over my happiness.
Yes.
Twinkie heard her little tiny beep and barked.
Well, are you gonna kill your dog at some point? Is she gonna eat her fucking dog? Is that gonna be like the end of this fucking diet journey? She always looks so fucking annoyed. Like, anytime Twinkie makes the slightest bit of noise, she looks so fucking annoyed. It's like that time where Feline like interrupted her when she was vlogging, and she got pissy with Feline and tried to pass it off like it's a funny joke, and so she's like, I'm vlogging! And then she's like, put up like text that's gonna be like, tee hee guys, funny girlfriend banter. And it's like, you look so fucked off.
You okay, baby girl?
You gonna kill your dog?
1 week later, here is my weigh-in.
I'm so fascinated.
528.4 pounds.
Sure.
So that means in total, in 1 week, I'm down 14.6 pounds. Like, that's a lot.
Oh my God.
And already I know, like, that's not going to be happening every week.
Are we just gonna? Am I gonna get triggered by the word fucking water weight? Water weight, by the way, hyphenated. Obviously, that's why it's one word. Like I just said. Are we gonna say water weight again? Please. I just can't.
Not even anywhere close to that, because just in the last 2 days I've only been down 0.6 pounds, and I've been doing everything the same that I have been doing. It's just when anyone starts a weight loss journey, they always lose the most amount of weight week 1. Honestly, for me, it's been super.
That is not true. Anytime I've done weight loss journeys before. I've lost weight in the past before. Like, it's not always like the first week. The first week can just be like you settling in, and the second week you actually have your schedule and you know what you're doing and you work extra hard for it. Like the second week you could lose more. It doesn't. it's like she sits down and goes like, I'm gonna forget everything about my previous diets and all, and then just like recounts you some absolute fucking nonsense that is not even guaranteed to be real. She is 540 fucking pounds. She is trying to claim it's like, oh yeah, like yeah, for the first like 4 days I lost 14 pounds, guys. But yeah, for the next 2 days after that I lost like only 0.6. But you know, that is to be expected. It's like, no, bro, you're 540 fucking pounds. Based on your claim, not even what you probably actually are, but based on your claim, you could lose 6 pounds a fucking week easy. You could lose 14 pounds a week. You could lose 20 pounds a week fucking easy. And it would last weeks. It wouldn't just be like, oh, the first week I lost 14 pounds, and then after that I lost 1 pound a week. Bro, you're 540 pounds. Like, to put it very bluntly, a normal person, like, maybe in the first week, they might lose a lot, but that's because, like, I don't know, they're, like, 10 pounds overweight, and if they work really hard in the first week, they'll lose, like, 5 pounds. But that's because then the next 5 pounds is very hard to lose, because it's, like, nearly necessary fat. That's why for, like, a normal-sized person, it might slow down dramatically after the first week, but for you, bro, you have, like, 400 pounds of unnecessary fat. You could lose consistently for 6 months probably before you start really slowing down.
For like motivational to lose weight that quickly. And if I'm being 100% honest, knowing that I've only lost less than a pound in the last 2 days, doing the same thing I have been doing for the rest of the week, it does scare me. Because my past self, past Amberlynn, would look at that as a failure. But right now, I'm looking at...
Well, no, it literally is a failure. If you are 540 pounds and you lose 0.3 pounds a day from apparently this really amazing diet plan and exercising, because she's out exercising, walking several times a day. Remember, she claimed that. Like, then it is bad. That would be actually really bad if you could only manage a 0.3 fucking pound weight loss.
That as like, no, like, you were so successful from Monday to Monday. You have lost 14.6 pounds. Like, that is pretty much almost 15 pounds. And then another way that I have loved looking at this is I started last week in the 540s. I'm now beginning this week in the 520s.
Wow.
That's a big change.
I don't know, we're just sitting here, just watching this shit, and it's just like, I'm just getting flashbacks to, like, several different videos I have already seen in my relatively short time of following Amberlynn for the last, like, what, 7 months? Whatever it is. Where I actually, like, followed her consistently. I started watching her videos, like, maybe last November, I think it was, in a kind of semi-regular fashion. But, like, I've heard this so many times. So many times where it was like giddiness start, super hyperactive start, oh my god, I'm doing amazing, it's the best thing ever, with unbelievable statistics for weight loss, and then a sudden absolute death of the diet, like a weekend where suddenly she's trying to pretend like she's being like modest and like, guys, it's actually still a good thing that it's not really worked out, and then like a week later it's like the diet never existed to start with.
Like, truly it is. So for this week, I have the same goals. I want to continue doing what I have been doing, but I think there is a few tweaks and a few adjustments that I would like to make. I really want to like open up a little bit more about that, but I cannot help that.
It's just, what is the point of this? Okay, we're like halfway through this video. What is the point of this? It's like, guys, there's things I need to change and tweak about it, even though literally a fucking second ago I was talking about how I shouldn't treat this as a failure because I was so successful overall, but now she's like, well, I need to change the diet because she's slowed down. So it's like the whole last bit of the conversation is entirely irrelevant if you're changing the diet up already to try and compensate for the fucking failure so far. But now it's just like, oh, I need to make changes to this diet that I haven't told you anything about, and I can't tell you what the changes are. It's like, so what is the point of telling us what is the point of this fucking video if it is literally to be like, yeah, I lost 14.6 pounds, apparently. And that's it. That's all we're going to know about this entire fucking diet. This might as well have been put in the middle of your fucking P.O. box openings.
Like, just that fear in the back of my brain. I don't feel comfortable yet. And it's like, I go back and forth, like literally within the same hour, where I'm like, oh my god, do I want to tell my audience what I'm doing? Like, I'm just super proud of myself. Like, I want to share this.
Do you want to tell my audience what I'm doing? No one likes you. I'm sorry. I feel it's nearly mean of me just to repeatedly say, but no one likes you. Like, no one cares about you. People aren't here to watch you succeed. People aren't here to, like, celebrate with you and hold hands and be like, yay, she did so fucking good, God. No one likes you. People are here to shit on you. That is what your entire audience is. It feels so weird that she tries to act like she's like, oh, I want to give the good news to my audience because everyone will be so happy. It's like, no one will care. People will just say, okay, you're lying. Okay, you probably feel that. Oh, you're not actually doing that. Oh, that's stupid because probably whatever she probably is doing is probably, to put it very bluntly, stupid. Or it's just the same thing we've heard 72,000 times before. Who cares? This is just silly, bro. Don't tell us one of the two. But like the thing that you should be proud of yourself for doing is apparently the losing weight. But do you want to tell yourself how proud you are of what you have been able to do with this apparent diet, I guess, even though it's also like quitting all your addictions in one go?
And then in that same hour, I'm like, no, don't do it. So yeah, it is super conflicting. But regardless, I do want to keep doing what I've been doing.
Literally in 2 days,
maybe tweak it a little bit. I guess I could say out loud, maybe just a little bit less carbs. I'm not doing like low carb by any means at all. So I will say that things that I have taken out of my diet, I do not allow my...
Oh my God, it's so bizarre. I'm trying to think. It's like if I came out and was just like I can't even think of an example stupid enough for this. Because it is just like, guys, I'm gonna. Okay, less carbs. It's like if I told you I have an exercise regime, and I'm like, but guys, I can't tell you what my exercise regime is. I'm really sorry, but maybe I don't. Maybe more weight, but like I'm not doing like heavy weight, but maybe like more weight. Maybe less reps, but more weight. But I'm not doing like low reps, high weight or anything like that. I'm not trying to do PR or anything like that. Like I don't know. Maybe I just like, what is the point of any of this information when it is like, oh, I'm going to do less carbs but not low carbs? It's like, then why less carbs if you're not doing low carbs? What really does that matter for someone like you in a diet? It's not like you're doing the bodybuilder fucking diet or anything like that where you're aiming for very specific macros. You are 540 fucking pounds, bro. You could eat 3,000 calories a day of cheese and still lose fucking weight. You could literally just sit there and eat only fucking cheese all day and you would probably still fucking lose weight. It does not matter what your fucking macros are, bro.
Myself like any like sweet junk, like no candy, so hard, no ice cream, so hard, things like that, because those are things that I have been eating, like cookies and just none of that, because that is so
But thanks for this really groundbreaking piece of information on your diet, which is like, I'm trying not to eat like fucking cookies. I'm trying not to eat like cookies, and I'm trying not to eat like candy and ice cream. It's like, wow, bro, really? This sounds like a really groundbreaking diet. No wonder you're keeping it to yourself. You're probably going to patent it and sell it afterwards.
Triggering for me, like on a whole other level. I have a massive sweet tooth.
I thought you couldn't get triggered because you didn't have binge eating disorder anymore. we back to that storyline again, bro? I just suddenly remembered mentioning binge eating disorder. What, did she forget about her storyline about the new therapist to deal with her special new disorder that she suddenly might have? Maybe, who knows, shrug. You mentioned that like twice, and it was the time when she was getting her like appointments cancelled just suddenly the last nanosecond, and now she's just not mentioned it at all.
Hands down, I bet you I could eat a whole box of fudge rounds, which are 8 in one box, in one sitting. Yeah. I know I could.
I bet you could eat 4 boxes of that. Can we not? I could eat like 8 cookies in one go. Like a lot of people could eat 8 cookies in one go. A child could eat 8 cookies in one go. Like, I'm sorry, you're 550 pounds, bro. You're like, she always does this ridiculous shit where she's like, guys, I could even eat, I know you won't believe it. Like the title says, you'll never believe this, but I could eat 2 cheeseburgers at a time. It's like, no, really? Like, come the fuck on, bro. Of course you fucking could. You're 550 pounds. Why was that meant to be, like, shocking information?
Like, I literally know I could. That is how bad my sweet tooth is.
I literally know you could. I know you could eat an entire Girl Scouts cookie clubhouse worth of fucking cookies. You could easily do that. Like, come on, fuck on, bro.
And how comforting sweet food is for me. Wow. Like, it is so comforting, like a whole other level. It's almost like medicine, and that's crazy to admit out loud, because I don't know if I ever have before.
How the fuck is... Okay, firstly, I'm sure she's admitted that because she has repeatedly claimed that she has food addiction and binge eating disorder, and she's addicted to food. Like, yeah, I'm assuming you probably have admitted that you have an addiction to food, that it is a coping mechanism. Like, no, fuck it, bro, 550 fucking pounds. I look at you and I go, oh, okay, This is a girl who really likes to eat. She replaces actual caring for herself and being nice to herself and actually doing things to improve her mood and her general lifestyle, that she'd rather just eat cookies. It's like, I look at you, I fucking know. That makes sense in my head. Why is she trying to act like this is a groundbreaking news that she gets a dopamine hit from eating cookies? Everyone gets a dopamine hit from eating cookies. You just eat 40 of them.
That, like, there are certain foods that feel like medicine to me. Like, if I need any sort of, like, happiness, or if I need, like, to be numbed out, like if I'm super sad, or
chocolate,
I have anxiety, or I feel lonely. Like, if I turn to, like, my favorite...
But how do you feel lonely? You've got, like, so many friends. You've got, like, dozens of friends. You've got, like, so many friends. Because you made, like, loads of friends and hung out with them for, like, 4 days in a row. When during the Feline saga, where it was like you're going to, like, bowling with them, you're hanging out at their houses, they're hanging out at your house, you're going to the 4th of July fireworks together. Like, you got loads of friends. How do you feel lonely? It's almost like all those people don't actually exist. Is she seriously just sitting explaining to us that sometimes food can make you feel better? It's like, yeah, bro. It's like, it was like a week ago, wasn't it? She was talking about, like, the stereotype of a girl when they're sad sitting there eating, like, a tub of ice cream, and how she didn't understand that. It's like, this. I never understood this before. How the fuck did you never understand this before? That is your standard life. For that, it's a cliche about a girl who's just had, like, a really bad breakup and she's sitting there coping by eating ice cream. Your literal existence is coping by eating ice cream. How the fuck do you not understand that trope?
Ice cream instantly.
How the fuck did I know it was going to be ice cream? I'm like fucking psychic here. It was so fucking obvious, bro. Jesus, I guess I don't get it. It's so weird to see this fucking woman, 550 pounds, like I fucking said, and she is sitting there going, I don't know, guys, I don't understand the trope of women eating ice cream to feel better about themselves. And you're like 550 pounds. You told a story about how when you were in year 11, in the Girl Scouts, you stole cookies that you had sold to customers and hid in your cupboard eating entire boxes of them. And you're thinking, I don't understand this weird trope where women eat food to feel better about themselves. It's like, what?
Worries, all my
I'm having a
sadness,
stroke here.
all of that just completely goes away. It is
amazing.
Wild. But then after I'm done with that bowl of ice cream,
she acts like she is stunned by this. How are you fucking stunned by this? It's like when I used to smoke and I was having a bit of a stressy day at work or something like that, and I went for a smoke break and had a cigarette, and I was like, I feel a wee bit better. I wasn't like, whoa guys, mind blown. The cigarette made me feel a bit chill. Like, no shit, bro.
That's when I have the regret. And all of the sadness comes back, and I'm no longer, like, in a fake happiness state of mind, and I'm no longer numbed out by what I just ate. And if anything,
genuinely, what the fuck is her IQ? Like, actually, is it like double digits? Is her favorite movie Forrest Gump because she has actual, like, related IQ issues with him? The fuck is her actual problem? That she is acting like she is stunned. The whole bit where she said, let's forget all the previous diet, and I threw out all the previous diet information. Can you do that, but at the same time act like you still remember it? Because holy fuck, you're acting like this is the first time you've ever had a diet or talked about food in your entire fucking existence, bro. Dude, are you seriously acting like you're surprised that after you eat a lot, you feel guilt for eating a lot? No shit, bro. It's like someone who gambles. They're having a fucking great old time when they're gambling, but afterwards they think, oh, like, oh, it's a waste of money. It's standard. It's like the human experience.
It makes me gain more weight, and I'm putting, not the greatest things into my body.
Really?
And in the long run, that's obviously doing me more harm than good.
No, she's teaching me so much here. See, I was sitting there, like, thinking back to, like, my home economics class and all the time I've spent in the fucking gym and stuff like that. And I was sitting going, like, is this a good thing? Is this, is me eating healthily good? I'm not sure. Maybe I should eat loads of ice cream. I think that might actually be better for me. Like, no shit, bro. We get it. Eating ice cream, getting like 550 pounds. Spoiler, might not be a good thing in the end. Yeah, we know.
You know, that instant gratification I get eating a bowl of ice cream, which takes 7 minutes to eat. Like, it's just...
Really? Like, out of all the unbelievable shit she has said so far, it is that it takes her 7 minutes to eat some ice cream. Okay.
It's not worth it, and it feels like it. Like, in that time while you're, like, physically eating it, it's like, yes, this is worth it. This is, oh my god, this is great. Like, this is doing it for me. Then instantly afterwards, I feel miserable. So that's a really, really big thing I have taken away because, the heart...
Did it take you, like, I don't know, 21 years of being morbidly obese, apparently, to, like, work out that it's kind of stupid to act like this? Like, I just don't get it, guys. It's... What are we doing? Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Break diet, I was eating a lot of things that I should not have been eating. Like, it was bad, folks. It got really bad. I think it was my worst eating that I've done in a very, very long time. Years. It feels really nice to be free of that, and I'm just really proud of this last week and how many times I had to tell myself, you got this, I promise you got this. Don't turn to the wrong foods. Don't mess up on what you planned out for yourself.
It is just so weird to have her sit here and like praise herself for like genuinely kindergarten level information. Like, children understand this, because at some point their parent turned to them and said, you shouldn't eat chocolate, it'll spoil your appetite for your dinner, you should make sure you eat your broccoli. Like, kids understand that eating lots of chocolate is bad for them. And Amber is genuinely 32 years old and sitting here explaining to us in the smuggest, most condescending way possible how she's so incredible because she decided to not eat ice cream for a week. Because, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, ice cream, not actually that good for you.
It has been a challenge. I've had moments where I wanted to mess up, where I've wanted to go off of my plan.
Yes.
But I stuck through it somehow. Whoa. And I will say, like, I'm not being super restrictive. Like, I'm still allowing myself takeout. You guys saw that. Like, yesterday in my vlog, I mentioned I had sushi. I've been showing you, like, my Mediterranean meal that I love to get.
Does anyone consider sushi, like, really bad for you or anything like that? Because, like, it's just not. Like, if you're going to get, like, takeout, sushi really isn't, like, a bad shout. It's not really going to negatively affect you. The biggest problem is no one actually believes that is the only takeout she gets, because she claimed for ages, like, I only get good takeout, and then it's like constantly, like, she was getting fucking McDonald's and actually showing it on camera. Fine, it's like, yeah, that's what you get. It's weird. It's weird that you act like you usually get like nice, healthy, good takeout, and you only get like one thing. But it's like suddenly we see like McDonald's bags in the background, and I was like, yeah, it was obvious you're getting both. You obviously got both at the same time. If you're just getting sushi, no one would care. You would easily lose the weight, but like, it's not all you're getting, is it?
Like, I'm still allowing myself to have those things, because if I don't, your girl will spiral and she will never be successful, ever. I know a lot of people don't understand that, because they think that, like, taking out, you know, all takeout is going to make you be so successful.
Taking out all takeout, that's a great phrase.
It's not. By doing that, I'm ultimately setting myself up for failure. So I just know that the choices that I have made this last week.
She really makes it sound like her addiction is to takeout as opposed to food. She really does. It's like, well, guys, I can't cut out takeout, because if I cut out takeout, I'll order takeout. So I have to allow myself to order certain takeouts, or the whole diet will just fall apart. It's like, are you addicted to food in general, or are you addicted to, like, consumerism and having people prepare food for you and deliver it to you? Is that what you like? Because it's so weird that it's a specific takeout thing. I don't know. I find it weird.
Have obviously been the right choices, and I'm just very proud of that. And I will share more eventually, obviously. Honestly, this looks like it's its own, like, separate video, so we have, like, a weigh-in moment.
Yeah, it's literally its own video, because you just said the same thing over and over again for 10 minutes straight.
Like, I haven't had, like, just a strict weigh-in video in, like, a hot minute. So I think maybe I might start doing that again. I know I've kept you guys updated, like, with my weight in my vlogs throughout the week, but I think I might not do that, and I might just...
Okay. I was about to say, who the fuck's in the house? Because you hear, like, the thumping, but it actually sounds more like it's upstairs, so I think our neighbor must be moving around.
Like, have, like, one full video for you guys, like, every single week.
Why?
What do you guys think? I don't know.
No.
I'm, like, thinking because, you know, I'm moving soon, and I'm gonna want to have, you know, a few videos just, like, scheduled to go up, so I can just, like, keep going. So, like, when things get really busy around here.
Yeah, okay. She makes that sound like it's hard work when her videos are, like, 10 minutes long, and there's, like, no work. No work at all included in it. It is sometimes like, I got a Lego. Do you want to watch me open my mail? Do you want to watch me, I don't know, put my makeup on again? I don't know. Do you want to kind of watch me, like, I don't know, cut some broccoli or something like that? It's like, that is the quality of your fucking videos. And you're here wondering if you should, like, be able to schedule a bunch. You should be able to schedule, like, 50 fucking videos, because it is the easiest thing in the entire world to do. This has been so bad. I really don't want her to do another weekly weigh-in thing, because her weigh-in videos are always so boring, because, like, this has just been her, like, patting herself on the ass the entire time. And you can kind of talk about it a bit once. Like, I feel like I've even overstretched it a wee bit during this video. But this is just bad. It's just bad. It's boring. She'll go back to doing the 3 weight loss related questions at the end of it, and like she used to do, just to have her own separate weight loss videos. But the problem with that is that she already does that at the end of her other vlogs, so it wouldn't even be a special thing.
I'm not gonna be able to like film, edit, upload all the same day because that's what I've been trying to do. So I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do maybe in that regard, because if I do Monday weigh-ins, and obviously you guys won't be getting those like on Monday. So it is a little confusing. Like I know you guys are seeing this.
How would that be confusing in any way? Like this does not take any work. This is like 10 minutes of content where she cuts out occasional like flubbed lines and like her stupid things she said. You could edit this in, I don't know. This is 10 minutes long. I could edit this down in less than 10 minutes. Like this whole process from filming to uploading could take less than 30 minutes.
On Tuesday, because I actually have a vlog going up today, and I do not upload twice a day. I don't know what it is, but that just like that's a no from me. I don't know. I'll figure out. Either way, you guys will definitely be knowing my weight and my weigh-ins and my journey, and I will be eventually sharing more. So don't worry. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and
check on your neighbor. He just fucking died. Did you hear the neighbor eat shit upstairs? Holy fuck. 1 out of 10. Really terrible video. It's like, it's why people enjoy watching Amberlynn fail. She just comes across as so ungodly fucking smug and so proud of herself for seemingly not understanding dieting in any way and pretending like she has just found out that eating bad food is bad, guys, for like the first time, even though she's been trying to diet for 21 years at this point. Probably longer than that, but at least 21 years that she would fucking admit to with her food addiction. That's because that's when she first joined Weight Watchers, when she was 11, apparently. Awful, really bad, really didn't enjoy it. I'm surprised I made it to this long. But fuck it, I guess we're done. So have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.